You're welcome back to the Teens Talk Corner once again. And today, we're going to be talking about our circles of friends. Who are those people that you are moving with? Who are your friends? My dear teenagers, please come closer. I mean very, very close. We have a vital discussion. Who are your friends? I want you to have one understanding that as a teenager, who you move with matters so much. The people that you move with can determine your choices, determines your spiritual growth, as well as determine your values. A lot of us have been brought up with good values, and then growing up to be a teenager, you have a choice to pick your friends. That is one thing I love so much about friendship. It is you that has a right to pick who your friend is. The same thing, your circles of friends, you have a choice of picking them. So, you are to pick teenagers or friends that have like-minded like you. My teenagers, your friend, there's this adage that says that, tell me who your friend is, and I will tell you who you are. Tell me the circles of friends that you have, and I will tell you who exactly that you are. Have one understanding and take note of this. That is not everyone that occupies the same level of closeness in your life. What that simply means is that if you have 3 friends, each of them, they have their level of closeness to your life. They cannot all have the same level of closeness with you at the same time. Even in a family, let us tell ourselves the truth. You may like someone more than the other, even in children. But we just try as much as possible that you love them the same way. But deep down, there's something that one is doing that may make you to love that one more. Or the way that one comes closer to you always. So, they might all be close to you, but at various levels of closeness. The Bible says that evil communication corrupts good manners. 1 Corinthians 15:33. Evil communication, it corrupts good manners. So, if you are in a circle of friends that are not godly, that do not have the same values with you, it will affect you. It will affect your spiritual growth. If you affect your choice, when you want to make a choice, the kind of choice you make, look at it closely, might be determined by the circles of friends you have. Probably you are in the school and it's time to go for lectures, and you have the friends that love to go late. They don't value time. My dear, before you know it, if you're in that circle, you fall into such. You begin to go late for programs or for even lectures that you're supposed to be going early for. The same thing even with your spiritual growth. When you are in a circle of friends that do not have the same value, you realize that when we are supposed to be in church, they are somewhere else. When you are in a circle of friends, they are always too conscious of material things. They are always too conscious of fashion. They are always too conscious of parties. Beloved, if you are in that circle of friends, before you know it, they will affect you, and you begin to tend towards those things. So you should have friends that have the same values as you have. Of course, if you don't have good values, you attract the same kind of friends that do not have good values. Let me quickly talk to us about at least 4 types of friends. We have the one that are inner carcass. That is, they are in your inner circles. They are your close friends. Those ones, they are fellow believers like you, especially if you're a church girl. They might be fellow believers like you. They love God like you, as well as they also go a long way to encourage. The Bible says that iron sharpeneth iron. You encourage yourself, and then you can hold yourself accountable. These are the kind of friends we're talking about here. The inner circle. You understand? There are the friends you can take into your bedroom. The friends you can go home to show to your mommy and your daddy, your parents. Okay? Then from that inner circle of friends, very close friends, you can have just some casual close friends. They are not necessarily believers. Okay? Then they respect your beliefs. Yes, they respect your beliefs, and they also have some positive influence on you. They can be your close friends. Another kind of friends are just the casual friends. Because I noticed that some teenagers, everybody is their friend. The one they are meeting today is their friend. The one they don't even know anything about. They don't know their house. They don't know their friends. They are their friends. You call everybody your friends. It's not like that. Then the casual friends, that is your acquaintances. They can be your classmates, your neighbor, your social friends, and all those. Okay? They might have different beliefs or lifestyles anyway, but does not necessarily matter because they are your acquaintances. Then they do not you won't let them shape your life because they are not all that close to you. They are not the people you disclose your personal things to. Your personal things. You can only disclose that to your core friends, very close friends. That is the one in your inner circles. Okay, the last of those kind of friendship is the outreach circle. That is the ones you go out to preach to. You talk about the love of God to them. You show them the light and all others. So in these circles of friends, now you can have the inner circle friend, which is your very, very close friend. You can have just casual close friends. You can have close friends and the casual ones, then the outreach ones. Okay, just that I pointed them out. Those are the kinds of friends. I want us also to understand that even Christ himself, you understand, he had a lot of followers, but he had very, very few disciples. Out of the many friends he had, followers, people following him, he still brought out the disciple. Even out of the disciple, he still brought out 3 that are very key to him, very close to him. Please let us learn from Christ on how to choose our friends. It's very, very important. Okay, I think I'm ending with that. And don't isolate yourself. You understand? Don't isolate in the name of I don't want friends that will influence me badly. Don't isolate yourself. Just be what? Be able to identify. True, it's a process. I don't meet a friend today and then I tell the person my whole life begin to know. It's gradually you now sieve them to know those that will be in your inner circle, those that will be your close friends, those that will just be casual friends, acquaintance, and those that are just the outreach. It's over time as you pick your friends, you are able to do this. So your circles of friends matters a lot. God bless you and see you in the next video.